What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so the Cavaliers and the Miami Heat squared off again yesterday for the second game of their first round series. Going into the game, the Cavaliers had a 1-0 lead. And for much of yesterday's game, it was the same deal. The Cavs going into, I think, deep into the third quarter, had a 19-point lead. But the Miami Heat, being the high quality franchise that they have been, 2 NBA final appearances since 2020. Even without Jimmy Butler, they showed the heart, the resiliency, getting back into the game, ultimately cutting the lead to 2. But Donovan Spidey Mitchell, who I think should be at least higher in the MVP conversation. I don't think he's the MVP, but I think he should be higher in the MVP conversation, came through in the clutch. I believe he scored 17 of his 30 points in the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers won by the final score of 121-112 and take a 2-0 lead in this series. And like I said, I think this series, at best, I think Miami might win 1 game just because of their resiliency and their tenacity and their hustle, the heart that they show. But I wouldn't be surprised if Miami gets swept by the Cavaliers. As a team, the Cavaliers hit 22 out of 45 three-pointers. I believe the Cavaliers were number 1 in the NBA in three-point efficiency. I think the Celtics led the NBA and lead the NBA, well, in the regular season, led the NBA in three-point attempts and makes. But I think the Cavs led the NBA in efficiency. And that's part of why they're one of the best teams in the NBA, along with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Donovan Mitchell drilled 7 three-pointers himself. And that's one of the things that I think Donovan Mitchell has adapted, that as far as his game is concerned, that he doesn't get enough credit for. Donovan has, prior to this season, prior to last couple seasons, has been a very dominant, very ball-dominant guy. But they have worked it so that he has bought into the team concept, and Donovan has now basically adopted the role of crunch time performer when they need him to take over offensively. That's when he'll go out there and be the Donovan Spidey Mitchell that we think of with Utah. But he doesn't play hero ball throughout the game like he once did. Now, there are times when he will get hot and he will have a 40, 45, 50-point night. But sometimes Donovan's shooting when he could be doing other things. Like, for instance, last night he also had 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Sometimes it doesn't require you to always go out there and shoot. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Donovan Mitchell proves that not all these players today, they're not all uncoachable. You know what I'm saying? He has adapted to the offense and has changed his game. And now, as a team, and he himself, they're reaping the benefits. This is the best opportunity that the Cavaliers have had to win a championship since 2018. And this is the best opportunity they've ever had outside the LeBron James era. So kudos to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Miami, I almost don't want to say it's over, but it's over. Cleveland has way too much depth, way too much talent. Miami doesn't have a shot in hell at winning this series. To be honest with you, it's quite an accomplishment that they're able to win 2 play-in games just to make the playoffs. But it's just my opinion. But tell me what you guys think.